Okay, so I know you all really like the scalping live videos that I've been doing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. We're actually gonna get straight into the video because we already have a setup literally about to play out right here. Okay, so we are trading US 30 like always. When we scalp, we love to trade US 30. And I marked out these two setups this morning on a live. It's from my membership group. So the markets are moving kind of slower today because we do have some big news coming out in a couple hours, but we are just gonna take a couple scalps here just for this video. Okay, so you're gonna probably trade about down to here, and we're gonna trade there. So yeah, that seems pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a sell right here. 25, so we wanna use about $20 per pip. We're gonna take a sell right there. We are in the trade right about there. Cool. Okay, so just now as we're looking at the charts, I kind of knew that price was going to have a little bit of this impulse coming back into the market, because as you can see, price is moving higher, but yet we're losing momentum on this MACD. This means we still have some bullish kind of momentum that still hasn't worn out yet, but I do know for sure that it's actually going to reverse really soon, so I'm not worried about that at all. I kind of knew we were going to have a little bit of drawdown, but I didn't want to enter necessarily up here because it could have actually kept reversing from here. So it's kind of one of those trades where I'm going to take the drawdown, it's okay, but I'm also going to take it because I don't want to risk missing the trade necessarily. But I know for sure it shouldn't go past, and if it doesn't go past there, then we should be good. Yeah, I don't think it will. So we should see a reverse from here, and then price will definitely fall. Yeah, definitely fall to this little minor area right here. So probably take our profit just before that. We do have some volume down here, so yeah, we should be able to take our profit right here perfectly. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait around and take our profit soon. All right, like I said earlier, I knew price wouldn't go past this specific point. I can't tell you why. That's some secret sauce just for the members only. But anyways, point is we are nearing our take profit. So I am looking to take profit soon. I might manually close it. Well, oh, actually, there we go. Perfectly right into our take profit. Just go ahead and close that. Easy peasy, nice $460 for that trade. Okay, so quick recap from that trade. So we pretty much took this because we had a nice bearish push of momentum right here. This bullish push came right after it, but wasn't as strong. We started to wear out momentum as we were making this upward correction. I knew price was going to reverse with a little bit of impulse. I knew it would keep going. As soon as I entered, I knew there could be one more push up, which we did get that last push up, and I knew it wasn't going to go past this specific point here. We did dip into it a little bit, but it wasn't enough. So that was a nice little simple trade for us there. If you're looking for a great broker to use, I highly recommend trading with Henko Trade. They have really good spreads, really good leverage, up to 500 leverage, which is really useful when you're doing these scalps like this. If you would like to sign up with Henko Trade as your broker, use my link down below. So now I'm just gonna go over how you can take trades like this. So the best way you can take trades like this, honestly, is really simple, but you're going to want to make sure you're using low risk to reward. So the best tips I have is using low R to R. Especially when you're scalping, you just wanna be doing 1-to-1s, 1 to 1.5s, or even 1-to-2s maybe. But for a lot of the time, you're gonna want to be using 1-to-1s. This is because you will have a higher win rate. Now, having a higher win rate is obviously gonna be a little bit better for building your confidence. You're gonna win more trades. You're gonna have less losing streaks, which is really good for building that confidence and really sticking to your plan. When you're going through these losses and these, streaks of losses, you're gonna start wanting to change things up, doing stuff differently, which is gonna completely destroy your profitability. So lower risk to rewards can be really good for just keeping very good and maintaining a proper trading plan. So you're gonna wanna stick to that. Another thing you want to do is you always want to keep the market balance in mind. Pretty much what I mean by this is you're always going to be wanting to weigh out how strong the bearish side of things are compared to the bullish side of things, or how strong the bullish side of things are compared to the bearish. So you're going to want to weigh in all the factors. Now, some factors to keep in mind is going to be direction of trend, stronger momentum, things like divergence. So for example, here we actually had some divergence going on. because we had this uptrend going on, as you can see, we're going up. And however, as you can see on this MACD, we're actually going down, which shows that there is a loss of momentum. We're actually going to have some divergence going on. That's how I knew this impulse was going to come to the market. So what I like to do is I like to use kind of a box to kind of tell me and indicate how much stronger the bearish side of things are compared to the bullish side. And I just kind of keep that in mind when I'm trading. So for example, if this is even right now, if these are the forces between bullish and bearish momentum, and this is pretty even. Now, before I took this trade, I kind of weighed in these factors. Okay, we're having divergence. So now that bearish side kind of has a little bit more, optimal entry for me. And okay, now let's look at some bullish, indication here. Okay, bullish. We're actually losing momentum. We had some higher momentum. Now we're losing momentum. Okay, now I can even lower that. And that kind of brings this up a little bit too. Okay, so now I'm feeling more bearish bias to things. Okay, cool. What are some other factors? Okay, well, we've came up to a specific zone, with some good liquidity and whatnot. So, that even tells me we're a little bit more bearish. So now when I'm looking at this, like I'm kind of visualizing this kind of thing in my head. Okay, now it feels like we're twice as bearish as we are bullish. Yes, we're a little bit bullish still, but overall we're still in this kind of downtrend, sideways movement thing that's going on right now. So for me, that tells me, I can collect some profit down here. I can't go down here because this would be even lower, and I definitely can't go down here, but this is a good area with a high probability chance. So that's how I take trades like this. Now earlier I did the same thing where I had a trade like this. I took my profit here, I had that laid out. Now this is the exact same thing. We're in this downtrend. So for example, same thing. If we started out, it's an even market, right? Let's say that's even there. Boom. Let's say that's a pretty even market for me. In my head, I was okay. We're in a downtrend that gives us more bearish momentum. We had this bullish push up here. Now we start to lose momentum. Okay, we're losing momentum, so I can bring that down. What are some more bearish indications for me? Well, we've hit a zone up here with lots of liquidity. That tells me it's more bearish. So then, I add on these things, and then I can tell which way is more bearish, how bearish it is, and depending on how bearish it is, I can take profits even lower down or not. But because it wasn't too bearish, I knew I could at least get some profit down to here, and that's just what I do. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. We made a quick, easy, almost $500 today. If we do that every day, we can make a solid, 10K every month.